Hey everybody, it's Pity1, welcome back to more Pokemon HeartGold. In the last episode, we got here to the Lake of Rage and we captured ourselves a red Gyarados. In today's episode, we are going to take on what's supposedly the secret Team Rocket hideout in Mahogany Town. Just pretend I didn't say that, that's a bit of a spoiler. Anyway, first thing I want to do is actually head back to Route 30... No, it's Route 30 I believe. And cash in on this red scale we got from the red Gyarados. We can give it to Mr. Pokemon and grab ourselves an experience share because, yeah, I want to do that. We could have done this a lot earlier on in this game. We could have done it after we defeated Morty because we get the ability to use Surf out of battle once you defeat Morty. And being fair on hindsight, that's something I should have done. The experience share is so handy. Now, I'm not too sure if Red Gyarados actually appears there after you defeat Morty. I'm fairly sure it does. The comment that was left to me in, I think it was the last episode, I'm not too sure, it might have been part 13 or it might have been part 12 when this comment was left for me, but yeah, could have got this a bit early on, I believe, not 100%, but if you can do that, that's something I'm going to be doing a lot more in future playthroughs of this game. I just thought I'd throw it out there in this video because it's quite handy, especially if it works. Having the experience share before the 5th gym is very useful compared to how late you get it on regular playthroughs. Anyway, this episode's a bit more mellow for me. I'm recording this around a friend's house. You might know Tom, he's in my other channels box and I've done some stuff on my channel with him. I'm stopping around his house for the week because his parents are on holiday for 2 weeks, I think. So, yeah, he's letting me use his house for recording. How kind of him. Anyway, that's the red skill. Who's that? What's that? A red Gyarados? That's rare. I want it. Philip, would you care to trade it? I can offer this experience shell. I got from Professor Oak. Sure thing. The red scale is completely useless, I believe, apart from this feature here to trade it for the experience share. So that's pretty handy. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Pokemon. Who calls their kid Mr. Pokemon? I don't have a clue. Anyway, we're gonna fly back to Mahogany Town. I'm gonna quickly just sort out my team, put the Pokemon into the graveyard, stuff like that. So I'll be 2 seconds. Now I've put Flaffy onto my team and I've gave that the experience share because I'm not too sure if it's a big risk actually like sharing my experience, particularly when I'm such low levels anyway. But having an Ampharos on my team would be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, let's see how it goes. If it doesn't get too much experience, okay, I'll probably take it off. Anyway, let's enter this building, shall we? Just happens to be a Dragonite in here. Dragonite, Hyper Beam. So casual. Yo, what took you so long, Philip? Just as I thought, the strange radio signal is coming from here. This place does seem very sinister, being fair. He moved fast. Well, stairs are right here. Philip, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. And Dragonite follows obediently. Ah, you found the secret stairway. How did you do that? I thought it was well camouflaged. Why are these people so sinister? Anyway, this is the Team Rocket HQ. Yeah, secret base. And if you run in front of these statues, actually I just want to sort out my team first, but if you run in front of one of these statues, this happens. Yeah, an alarm goes off. Apparently it's an intruder alert. And yeah, we have to have a few battles. I guess it's a bit irritating maybe, but these Pokemon are so low level that you can take them out with one move. These trainers are so simple, but there's so many of them. It's but I wasn't counting on Hypnosis. That's irritating. You see, that's actually really annoying because we're gonna have to take on a few of these, and if Confusion does a lot, okay, it does unfortunately, but if Confusion did a lot there, this could have been very, very obnoxious. Anyway, okay. Apart from these battles I'm going to show now, I'll probably skip out the rest of these intruder alert battles. Because one, I'm not going to faint against these unless I get poisoned now. But I'm not going to lose any Pokemon. And being fair, I'm probably not going to level up too much at least. We'll just see how it goes. Like, I'll show anything major that happens. Like, I'll either demonstrate it on the sidebar or actually just show it in video. But yeah, I'll just do whatever. I'll just decide in editing. I think there's a few. I think there's one. No, what am I gonna say? I think there's 2 or 3 battles we have to take on with these intruder alerts. So we'll do them, I guess. There we go. We defeat that first. Let's go. I failed. That sucks. Good for you. It's my turn. There's no escape. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 and it's just so irritating. But the Pokemon they have are really easy, like Zubats and Rattatas, I believe. And of course we saw the Drowsy, which is a bit annoying. But what can you do? We're just gonna... Because I don't fancy it surviving and then probably supersonicking us. We'll just fly and probably one-hit KO it anyway, so... Yeah, let's see how it goes. Very nice. These battles are really easy, but as I said before, they're a bit irritating because just the sheer amount you have to do. Fortunately, we can turn these alarms off, but we have to do a good 5 or 6, I think, and it's just really irritating. Okay, now we know we can take out Rattatas in one hit with quick attacks, so no need to use Fly there. Ooh, a Grimer. Exotic. Probably the opposite of the word exotic, but yeah, whatever. Harden, it might actually survive now. It might survive anyway. I'm not too sure on how much Fly would do. I think Grimer's special defensive anyway. Yeah, it survives. If it wasn't for you meddling Harden, we'd have been able to KO that. And quick attack to finish it off. Fortunately, minimized it and hamper us. And there we go. Oh, we're not getting so much experience on Pidgeotto, but I forgot we gave the Flaffy to... No, we gave the Flaffy the experience, yeah. Okay, so you only have to do 2. But there's an alarm down here. I'm just going to try and get to... Oh, okay, so you only have to do 1. Oh, here's me thinking there's a lot of these battles. No, there isn't. I'm actually fairly sure this guy has a Magnemite. Now, I haven't gave Gyarados Surf or anything. I think I'm going to save Waterfall for it unless we already have it. I believe we get that in the Ice Path. That's just to the east of this city. So, I'm fairly sure this guy has Magnemite. I'm not looking forward to taking this on. This was once a ninja hideout, though. It traps to confound intruders like you. I was reading on Bulbapedia, actually. I was confused. Like, Mahogany is the town for ninjas. And I was like, what? Is it? I never knew that. Really? But, okay, I guess it's got some kind of backstory, this city. Like, it's interesting, the stuff you read on Bulbapedia. Like, I didn't know some of the stuff I'm reading. Like, Mahogany Town seems so, just so nice. Maybe it's because it's got Cherry Grove City's music, but it just seems like such a nice city that, you know, a ninja hideout and a Team Rocket HQ and stuff like that. Doesn't seem like that, but supposedly Mahogany Town is home to these sinister people. Fortunately we can one-hit KO these Magnemites, unlike the battle with what's her face? Jasmine a couple of episodes ago. God, the memories. Oh, we got so lucky in that fight. God damn. We got very, very lucky. Anyway, that was an easy fight. And do we level up? Yes, we do. Level 17. Flaffy evolves to level 30. And, like, who knows? We can probably take on some of these trainers with Flaffy. But, I'm not going to risk it, just in case. Godspec, there we go. I was going to say Godspec's quite good, but I don't actually think it is. I think it just... ups the chance of critical hits, I think. Not too sure. This trainer wasn't required, but... Hehe, feeling lucky, Punk? Go ahead and take another step. We've got explosives set in the floor. Yes, they... Now, I'll demonstrate after this battle, but yeah, what they have set up here is very, very irritating. That's the reason I wanted to come this way, because... Yeah, it's quite... Well, it's... I'll demonstrate in a sec. We'll just take on this trainer. The levels in here, as I've already stated, are really, really low. Like, maybe I could do it with Flaffy, but yeah. If you're coming into this place expecting high levels, apart from the admins, which have, I guess, decent levels, that's maybe a bit of a, you know, a stretch as well, because they're in their mid-20s, their Pokemon, so I don't know. This place is fairly easy. It's just time consuming, and it's just full of trainers, so I'm really worried about this gym. Yeah, this just gym in general, because it's an ice type gym, and I've already said I don't have any fire Pokemon, and while Bayleaf could do well against Pokemon like Seal and Dugong, wow, Dugong, the fact that the Pokemon know Aurora Beam and stuff like that, it's quite scary. Anyway, yeah, this is the explosive floor that trainer was, that grunt right there was just talking about. If you step on any of the, well, not any of the blocks, I'll put on a little map of which ones actually contain explosives and Pokemon and stuff like that. I think there's Geodudes, Voltorbs, and Coughings, I want to say. They're the Pokemon that you can actually encounter on them blocks there. Just be wary, like, it's a bit cumbersome to go through there. I recommend just going this way, because who knows, you could step on a Voltorb and you could explode and you could die, so yeah. I'm feeling the use of Blade. I'm maybe a bit risky, but meh, and put Pidgeotto there because I don't want Tentacle to die. He's only got 16 HP. Anyway, grab this item, and I think that's all that for this floor, maybe. There's a nugget. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Use this teleporter to get back to the entrance, so you don't have to go through any obnoxious stuff. And ooh, actually, we get a heal here. Ooh, I completely forgot about this. Are you alright? Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. Now, that's fantastic. So, yeah, wow, I completely forgot about that heal. So, actually, let's use Tentacle for a bit. We can level Tentacle up a bit. I did actually completely forget about that heal, so that's perfect for a Nuzlocke run. Which I'm sure there's an item somewhere. It might be behind this trainer. Oh no, there is no items. Aren't I silly? This trainer isn't here required, but because they're so low level Pokemon, I fancy just getting the experience both for Tentacle and Flaffy. Venonat shouldn't be too hard. I was thinking, does it have a resistance, but I'm fairly sure it doesn't. I think it's only grass types. Bug types don't have resistances to water types. Supersonic. That's annoying. Just because I don't fancy taking any damage from Confusion, particularly on Tentacle, because he doesn't have any healing moves on him. Like, Kadabra is soon going to be able to learn Recover, I think, and, you know, Synthesis and Roost on Pidgeotto and Bayleaf. I don't fancy taking any any unnecessary damage is what I'm trying to get. Especially with the gym that's coming up. I mean, this place we should be able to get through fairly easy, as I've said, and as you're able to see, the levels here are really low, but let's just see how it goes. We should be able to do pretty decent. Let's fly. And there we go. Probably, I don't know, I want to make sure like moves like Fly and Psybeam, stuff like that, my best moves don't get absolutely ravaged by the lack of healing. Because, you know, I can't heal up. PP, that's the one thing. Like, I've had comments saying, oh, you need to grind before the 8th gym, otherwise you're going to get absolutely slaughtered. And yeah, that is so true. That's it's something that's playing on my mind. However, the use of, like, I can't conserve PP because, you know, I need to use it, and I can't heal my Pokemon at Pokemon Centers because it's against the rules. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to take on some of the like bosses that are coming up. We'll find a way, but I'm not too sure. And I risked it, and it paid off, so that's fantastic. Got lucky there. Probably won't be so lucky next time, but there we go. And we defeat the Gwen. What? I lost? What? They all give $720, it seems. I've just made that observation. Yo, Lance, what is up? Sir. Philip, in order to unlock the door to the radio transmitter, you need the voice of a certain person. Name of the person is Petrol, Teamwork Executive. I found out he is hiding in their leader's office. Fortunately, though, that room is also protected with a password. Philip, we need the password to their leader's office first. Okie dokie. I love how he's Dragonite, which is probably like, aren't Dragonites like huge, and he's just following him around in a building. Yeah, whatever, YOLO. Whatever. Full heal, can't use that. We really should get around to selling the stuff in our item bag, stuff like that, because god, so much money to be made. Then again, there's nothing to spend the money on apart from the Pokeballs. And being fair, like, there's not too many Pokemon I can capture. There's still a Pokemon on Route 41 I can capture, the route that's just next to Cianwood City, which is also like, it's on the way to Cianwood City. And there's also a Pokemon in Burnt Tower I can capture. However, like, I'm just too lazy to capture that right now. Like, I was too lazy to capture that in part 10, but I was going to do that back then, but yeah, I just haven't because I've been too lazy. Don't poison us. Good, good. I swear to God, if one of my Pokemon that don't have a recovery move gets poisoned, I'm screwed. Like Kadabra. I completely forgot if Kadabra has learnt recovery yet. And ooh, this could be a bit risky if we stayed in, so let's switch into Pidgeotto. I swear to God, if it's Stun Spores, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my God, I've just said that. Okay, something a few friends have ravaged me. Like, I nickname all my Pokemon after friends, so you probably know them. They harped me because I was like, oh, if something goes bad, I'm gonna kill myself. Suicidal stuff like that. Why do I say stuff like that? Stun Spore, God, looked out there. Okay, fortunately, that didn't happen. Oh, God. Fortunately. But, yeah, I'll stop saying that. It's just force of habit. And there we go, level 19. Ooh, very nice. Password for the boss's door, Slowpoke Tail. I will remember that. Not fancying taking on every required fight now, so one of these fights required. And which trainer is it that? Oh God, now I'm not too sure which one actually gives the password, so we'll just take on both of them, why not? Ooh, a Ditto, that's exotic, level 24. Wow, it's actually somewhat of a high level. Oh, he's going to transform and surface, and going to be very effective. Oh God, okay. Let's just Bubble Beam. Toxic Spikes, I'm not going to switch out anyway, so there's no point. And Acid, the worst thing that can do is lower our special defense. Okay, this might take a while, but I'll take it out. Particularly with the Toxic Spikes being up, I'm not being poisoned now. I'm not too sure I'd get poisoned if I use Pidgeotto. Like, I'm not too sure if spikes and toxic spikes works on Pidgeotto, but yeah, I'm not gonna risk it to find out. Special defense gets lowered. Fair enough. Let's just continue to use Bubble Beam. Okay, next Bubble Beam should take it out. I hate how that's faster. I hate how this tentacle, the one that's essentially cloned me, is faster. That's not cool. Particularly when it's a lower level. Only by two levels. I forgot when I in our 30s. And there we go, we defeat Mitch. Oh, it's not this guy that has the password. Gutted. That's disappointing. X special, we can probably sell that. Well, we can sell that, not probably. Protein, I'll probably give that to a Pokemon soon. And let's take on this trainer. Do you give us the password? Yuck, 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 you're challenging me to a battle? Ha, you're nuts, but you have guts. I like that. If you can beat me, I'll tell you a password to the boss's room. So it was this trainer. I knew... I did know it was this trainer, but... I'm just stupid and thought, oh, maybe it's the scientist. Which happens to be a great song by Coldplay. Don't know why I thought that. Anyway, should be able to take out this Raticate. 2-hit KO, very nice. Sucker Punch. Ooh, that's... Okay, we won't use Tentacle anymore. That did a lot more than I wanted it to. You know, Kadabra would absolutely wreck this place, so... I'm almost tempted to use it. Just for the sheer fact it's overpowered. We use Pidgeotto until something bad happens, and then we'll just rely on Kadabra. Item here. There's so many items hidden around here. It's fantastic. 1049 Snatch. So we can steal trainers' items. That might actually come in handy against someone like Price, who has a Citrus Berry on his main Pokemon. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Look at these electrodes down there. A required fight. Gosh darn it. Oh, a kid, I don't really like this, but eliminate you I must. Right. That's not very nice. Eliminate you I must. That's really unpleasant. Fortunately, we can one-hit KO these Rattatas, so... Yay, easy fights. That's what I... Like, if Pokemon was just easy... Like, something me and a few friends have talked about. It wasn't my idea, but something Ross said, who I named Lapras after. Said there should be a difficulty level in Pokemon. Say, if you just want to get through the story and not have too many difficult battles, you should be able to set the game to easy. But if you want to do something difficult, like what I'm doing in this Nuzlocke run, you should be able to set the difficulty to hard or something. I think that's an absolutely fantastic idea. It's something I genuinely think should be in this game, a difficulty level. And honestly, I'm a bit disappointed they don't implement something like that, because they could just easily set the levels to just like, I don't know, 10 levels below the expected and make the game really easy. If for someone who just wants to get through the story. I don't know, a few games have implemented that, like on PC and stuff, and it'd be fantastic for Pokemon. Maybe that's just me and my friends' opinion, but I don't know, that'd be fantastic. TM46 Thief. I've just realised these electrodes that are coming up, they explode, so I'm not looking forward to that. I'm presuming everyone that watches this series has played through the game, so I don't know, I don't mind spoiling the game a bit doing that. I mean, this is like a hardcore run of the game, so I presume people know that. Anyway, so are you messing with them again? You must really like Team Rocket so much. Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used Dragon-type Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. I don't care that I lost. I can beat him by getting stronger Pokemon. It's what he said that bothers me. He told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough. I'm furious that I lost to a bleeding heart like him. I don't have the time for the likes of you. And he pushes us. We almost landed on our Pidgeotto. That could have been messy. It's like a squashed pigeon on the floor. Anyway, Ultra Ball, can't use that. Disappointingly. We know the passwords. Slowpoke Tail and Raticate Tail, was it? I know it was Raticate Tail, but I'm not too sure it was Slowpoke Tail. Okay, my team looks good enough. Actually, no it doesn't. Oh, it looks good. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Anyway, let's do this, shall we? Yo, good sir. Mwahaha, we've been waiting for you. So you are Philip? Me? Don't know who I am. It is me, Giovanni, the majestic Giovanni himself. Wahaha. Lies. Blatant lies. Ah, I don't sound anything like Giovanni. Don't even look like Giovanni. How come? I've worked so hard to mimic him. Ah, Petrol, you scoundrel. Team Rocket executive. You must be trying to sneak into the radio transmitter room. Well, that's not going to happen. That room's protected with a special password. This password is Hail Giovanni. Surprised to hear it from me. Knowing the password won't help you though. The door won't open unless I say the password. And it reacts to my voice. And we have to take on this executive Petrol. So, yeah. Someone that's named after a carbon emission. We have to take him on. Let's do this, shall we? So, hopefully Fly can one-hit KO this Zubat. If it can't, I'm going to be very disappointed. But not surprised, because at this point in the game, I don't think Pidgeotto is actually that decent. Pidgeot, I do think is good, but it just takes forever to get to it. So, Cotton Spore, I think that no, it doesn't paralyze it. It reduces speed stat. I'm not going to learn that. Growl is better than Cotton Spore, being honest. Now I'm scared of this exploding, actually. Let's use Houdini, shall we? Please don't self-destruct. Oh, thank God. He assured me he wasn't going to use it. Good, good. Coughing. Now that did quite a lot of damage. That's not good in the slightest. Hopefully we get another free heal from Lance. That'd be nice. I don't know if it actually does though, so that kind of sucks. Raticate. Okay. Now I know Kadabra can just one-hit KO everything, so I might put Kadabra into first place because there's another executive fight coming up, and God, 2 critical hits in a row. That's fantastic. And like I know that Houdini can take them out, so yeah. I couldn't do a thing. Giovanni, please forgive me. No, he will not. Since disbanding Team Rocket 3 years ago, our Giovanni has been missing. But we're certain he's been waiting for the right time for our revival. Wahaha! Losing to you won't change the fact that you are unable to get in a radio transmitter room. You need my voice to unlock it. He ran into a wall, wow. Like, how much of an idiot do you have to... And then again, I've walked into lampposts in the past, so... Yeah. I'm sure everyone has though. Anyway, hey, you're Giovanni, says the Murkrow. Murkrow is mimicking the voice of Petrol. You may be able to... Is that the one... Like, the one time the hero speaks in this game? That actually might be. Anyway, I want to use Houdini in first place because I know Houdini can easily take out what's coming up. Following the Murkrow. Password is Hail Giovanni. That thing is actually like being helpful. Wow. What do you know? Hail Giovanni. It's like we're following the Farfetch'd in Elix Forest. Yo. Password is Hail Giovanni. I get it. What if we get to the door and it just stops saying that? That'd be completely useless. Yo, password is Hail Giovanni. God, this thing is useful. Murkrow scream the password, mimicking the voice of Petrol. Voice recognition system, and lock the door. Woot! Like a boss. You go, Murkrow. That rhymed. Hold it right there. I love how we went back to her. We were like, oh, sorry, what are we doing wrong? Can't let a brat like you do as you please forever. Her Team Rocket's pride over and over again. making less than you see, so it's time to finish you. However strong you may be, if the two of us fight at the same time, you'll have no chance of winning. Don't you agree? No, because I'm a boss. Hehehe, sorry baby, now get ready to be thrashed. Okay, Ariana. Hold it, 2-on-1 battle, that is so unfair. Typical of Team Rocket to be so sneaky. Allow me to join the battle. What? You haven't accomplished? Accomplice? Where was your sense of dignity? Interim boss in place of Giovanni. Oh, as interim boss of... I'll show you how long it is to meddle with Team Rocket. Blair, I can't speak. Anyway, let's go Ariana. And I love the sprites. Like, the hair just gets cut off in those pre-match sprite things. It's kind of stupid in my opinion. Anyway, this Drowsy is going to be irritating. Hopefully, Dragonite just uses Hyper Beam on it. Because I know I can take out this Arbok with Psybeam, so let's do this. Shouldn't be too difficult in the slightest. I'm more scared of a Gloom more than anything because, you know, Sleep Powder, you can paralyze us, stuff like that. Time to level up, there we go. And again, level up. I'm looking forward to editing that. I swear to God, if you use Hypnosis, I'm going to murder you. God damn it! I'm going to murder you! Ah, okay then. We need... okay, actually, this is a bit worrying. Let's see what moves Gyarados has. Gyarados is useless. Wow. I don't want to switch out from Houdini, but I know we need to. So, we'll switch into Pidgeotto because I think that's the least riskiest. Oh no! That's Kadabra down. Oh no! I should have knew better. Ah. There's our main team member down. Wow. I should have knew better. Okay. We'll have to... That's upsetting. I can't believe that just happened because I thought Kadabra was going to be our main Pokemon for Price as well. I thought Kadabra was going to lead us to the Elite Four, being honest, but okay, that's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Okay, we'll be able to replace it. I think. I'm not too sure. Okay. We've had so much good luck in the past few episodes that something like that was bound to happen. We've still got Pidgeotto, we've still got Bayleaf, we've still got Gyarados, we've still got Tentacool, and we'll soon have an Ampharos, hopefully. We'll just have to do some grinding, I presume. That is a real shame. And now I'm really worried for the 3 Electrodes that are coming up. That really sucks. I am not looking forward to putting Kadabra in the graveyard. Dragonite pretty much just carries this fight, being honest, but... that's soul destroying. That our best Pokemon has fainted. Okay. You are really strong, it's too bad. If you were to join Team Rocket. I completely forgot it had Pursuit. But it would have KO'd us anyway, so what could we do? Let's find a broadcast experiment was a total success. It doesn't matter what happens to this hideout now. You have much bigger plans. You'll come to appreciate Team Rocket's true power soon enough. Enjoy yourself while you can. Sorry, Philip. Saw how well you were doing, so I just hung back. Now all there is left to do is turn off that odd radio signal. Okay. Sorry for being silent, I'm really gutted. It's this machine that's causing all the problems. I didn't see a switch on it. We have no choice. We have to make all the Electrode faint. That should stop this machine from transmitting that strange signal. It's no fault to the Electrode, so it makes me feel sad. Philip, let's split the job. Being honest, I'm hoping we can just run away from these electrodes because they have self-destruct. If like, if we can't escape from these, we're screwed. Okay, let's do this. I'm fairly sure we can escape from them. I know they're fast, but I'm fairly sure we can. Please. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh no, we have to defeat them. Oh my God. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is actually, like, just get some Pokemon from my PC and just let them faint. I mean, we haven't used our Bayleaf, we haven't used our Gyarados, we haven't used our Flaffy. So we can still, you know, like, switch them out. So what I'm going to do is that. So I'll see you in 2 seconds. I'm going to get some Pokemon just in case they self-destruct.